Hello? Howard, Happy New Year. Mr. Yards, why only 2? That's hot coffee. Who's here? And why? Michiel, are you here? Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. I've been editing amp videos all day. Kiko's here, hello. Servus. Rüdiger. Guten Tag, I assume. We have an audio and video okay check. I'm getting faster. Only took, 10 minutes to set this up, because I have a preset now. Caleb last week was like, what are you doing with the camera, and there's a big screen, and the control for the stream, for the ATEM and all this. He was like, I'll just use the phone. Yeah, we could do that. A sign. Thank you, Michiel. Very nice sign. I sent the guy money for a bass that he shouldn't buy, that he doesn't need. Everyone tell Michiel not to buy the bass. And then he sends me money back. Apparently this is how our friendship works. We just send money back and forth. I'm a little bit behind on my part. Gute. Hello back to America, Mr. Edwards. Valeria, hey, I still haven't... I downloaded the stuff, but I haven't even opened the session, haven't had time. Wait, why am I'm looking over there, but I deliberately did this so I can look over there. Other John Browns here. If you're interested in front-loaded versus rear-loaded differences in cabs, I'm not, so I haven't watched that crap, but John Brown made the other John Brown made a big-ass video. The other John Brown, the real John Brown, I talked to today as well. Nice guy, because I have his guitars, and they're freaking phenomenal. Played one on the Shoulders of Giants track that Valeria did killer backing vocals on. That's coming in the Zuta LA25 video. I did the LA25 and the GBG 120. Did the Bombshell Overdrive. So I did 5 amp videos. A lot of work. And tomorrow I got to do 3 more for the new Marshalls that are coming out at Namm. So very excited about that, because I don't think many people will have videos, or anyone. So that's going to be exciting, and they are good. Nectarios Contoleon. Is it actually your name? Happy New Year, Henning. Oh, that's a difficult question. Phew. Since I actually did own both amps, still have the Katana because it's newer. Kiko, tell Michiel not to buy that bass. Hey, Niklas. Read the question loud. Oh, that's a good point. What would I do with people without people telling me things? If you have 800 or 900 euro, do you buy a Fender Bassbreaker 30R or a Boss Katana Artist Gen 3 combo? The Bassbreaker can do 2 things. Clean, hey Sonja. Happy New Year. The Bassbreaker can do a decent clean sound. It's not Fender's best clean sound, but it's good. And a pretty good drive sound. But it's all tube. The Boss Katana Artist is not all tube. It's pretty damn good though, right? It's pretty damn good. Sorry, I'm reading stuff. Shouldn't be reading things. Katana can do everything. And if you need everything in one amp, and an amp that amplifies your modeler and effects and loads of options, nothing beats the Katana. It's close to tube, but it's not all the way there. In that price range, for me, it would always be a Fender Hot Rod 3, something like that, because it's got a phenomenal clean platform sound, and put an overdrive in front of that and a delay in the effects loop, and Bob's your uncle. I have that amp, I played that amp, I recorded albums with that amp. That and a few pedals, will get you most of what you need. The bass breaker has the drive built in. The Katana's got everything built in. And you're getting about 90% of the way there. If you need everything mobile and very loud and very good, Katana Artist Gen 3 is a big thumbs up. It's not a tube amp though. Rudiger says, my question today, are P90 pickups comparable to Jazzmaster pickups? Nope. I would say no. Jazzmaster pickups are very, very top-endy, very hi-fi, and P90s are thick single coils. They are single coily, but they're media single coils. I would say they're not the same thing. I'm missing. Hey, Herbie's here. I don't think you are Postmaster General anymore because I paid you money so you can buy that bass, which you shouldn't buy, Michiel. And that means the post office is more than half mine again. He loaned me money for the post office. So that means I'm the Postmaster General. You're just an employee here now. That's how I see it. Pooh, don't tell him to get the bass. What are you waiting for this year at Namm? Am I writing a sequel to a pedal at Namm? What, Max? What? What are you waiting for this year? What am I waiting for? A sequel to a pedal? What? What am I looking forward to this year in terms of gear? Well, the gear that's pretty exciting, that would be released at Namm, I already have here. There's something from IK, which is pretty cool. Marshall, pretty damn cool. So some things, there's something from MXR, which is really cool. Already made the video for that. But the things I don't know that are coming out, so I can't be excited for them. So that's the story. Kevin wants to know, hey, do you consider yourself more of a guitar player or audio studio engineer since you went to go for audio? What happened to language, people? Full sentences, verbs, nouns, everything? Come on. Since I went to go for audio. School for audio? Oh, I didn't. Also, what do you think about the rock band The Warning? Well, since Valeria is here, I'm going to have to tell you that they're horrible, utter crap. Those ladies shouldn't make... I mean, women in rock, is that even a thing? Should that be a thing? Should we as men allow the women to make music anyway? I'm going to let Valeria take over now. Nobody cut that out and send it anywhere. It's a joke. I'm having a gay old time here. So Valeria was sitting in this same spot where I'm right here, sitting right here, for a good week doing a cover of a song from The Warning. She's a big fan, which you should check out on her channel. Valeria, post a link to your cover. She was coming in getting fuzzes from me and what are those things called, guitars and whatever. And she was recording vocals, all that stuff. She's moving to Mary Spender's channel. That's funny. It's a pretty kick-ass band. Consider myself a guitar player. At Berkeley, I didn't really focus on guitar at all. I focused on arranging primarily and then sound design on the side. So I had arranging and sound design as majors. What do I consider? Leave the shitty channel. I love you, Valeria. Look, I got a tattoo of you right there. No, that's not it. Wait, where do I have your tattoo? There? This is a bad tattoo shirt. It's pretty damn funny. By the way, I'm not a dirty man. These are new Mr. Google shirts that just came in today. And I thought, maybe we could go through them and you pick the shirts for the next videos or something like this. So that happened. What am I today? Why are there only 12 people? What's wrong with you people? Where are all the people? Still tired from New Year's. Those need phoning. Yes, Michiel, they do. Now I'm a content creator, I'm an influencer, I'm a YouTuber. Officially, that's what I am. Oh, I really hope Jennifer wasn't here when I was making all these really, really horrible statements about women making music. What are some guitar shops that your husband should check out? Jennifer, we're getting to you. Wait a second. Oh, I ran into the light. Damn it. Destroying everything here. There you go. Just had to open the door. Didn't know there was a light. I'm a producer. I don't think audio engineer. I don't like mixing. I don't like all that stuff. But I am, because it's your editing suite, right? I'm consider myself a producer. That's what I do best. So that's guitar player. Yeah, on some days I'm decent. On others, not so, and but it's just what I have to do. But I'm a producer, that's what I do. Okay, let's go to Max, and we're getting to you, Jennifer. Ignore what I said earlier. It was a joke. Are there any collaborations with this year? No, I don't have time to actually make music with people because then you have to wait for people. Except for Valeria, who's really fast doing all the backing vocals. I helped James out on a cappella thing for his latest album. I arranged that with Rafael Cano, but no, I make YouTube videos. I'm not calling up James to make albums. There's zero money in that, so why do it? When I did elevator music. Sorry, what do you consider your biggest song when you did elevator music, I guess? My biggest song? I never had a big song. I did prog metal and stuff. There is nothing ever big in that. I have my favorites, which are probably more the classic rock stuff I did than the prog stuff. So everyone should have their own favorites within an artist's roster and not have the artist tell them what they should like and shouldn't like. I really dig the stuff I'm doing right now with AI. AI is a pretty good partner in writing. All that's being left are the vocals, but the songs are really kick-ass. They're going to come up in all the upcoming amp videos, and I just did a video about the Phil X pedal, and Phil X said, I've never heard my voice actually sung in lyrics, my name actually sung in lyrics. That was pretty cool. What's happening here? Wait. I could share my screen, but I don't think I would have audio. I have to figure out how I can have audio in. I mean, we'll figure this out, but I can't do it today because yes, then I would absolutely play Val's cover. But you could also freaking go to her channel and give the woman some clicks. Don't be click hogs. Okay, Jennifer, guitar shops in Japan. I was in Tokyo with Glenn and Carlos, and there's the street with O. There's an O street, very famous. Only guitar shops. It'll take you a day to go through all of them. You will hate it. So don't take him there. Take him to a single shop that has 5 guitars and say, look, honey, now we looked at guitars. But if you want to take him to the Hi, Tonmeister. The big guitar street in Tokyo. It was a fun day. It's too hot, too cold. Is a Majesty 7 worth it? Worth how much? It's a great guitar. It's an extremely unique guitar. Can you use it the way that Petrucci uses it? Because the trick really is to use the piezo alongside and parallel with the magnetic pickups. The magnetic pickups are very dull and very round, but that also makes them unique for those lead sounds. Playability-wise, it's fantastic. Yes. Ergonomics, fantastic. $6,000. I mean, did you write how much? I don't know. As a 7, I mean, I only have the 6 here. What should I get this? I'll be right back. This right here is a stunning 7-string. It's really phenomenal. It's the John Brown Tau from Schecter. You know, nothing in the fretboard. It's a clean design. It's got a swamp ash body. It's got a wenge neck. It's a great 7-string at like $1,700. They are more better for lead playing than the Mayonnaise were. But if you want that juicy, thick Petrucci tone, yeah, a Majesty is gonna do the trick. Would I spend the money on it? Nah, I would find something else, honestly. It's just, they're too expensive. But they're good. Have you ever messed with Mark bass? If so, what are your thoughts? I think I played Mark bass combos or super light. Do the job. Does it sound like a tube amp? No, but it's the choice if you're going for a small rig as a bass player. I would probably go with Dark Glass before I do Mark bass. Dark Glass just absolutely destroys everything in flexibility, in their drive tone, in their clean tone. I think Dark Glass is the way to go. Stay. Come on. Would I put the Soldano Plus pedal on my current pedal board? I don't have a current pedal board because I make videos for YouTube and I look at a pedal at a time. I would need a pedal board if I were to go in a band and play or on stage and play. And honestly, if I were to go on stage and play, I might actually probably use a Fractal or something because it's just easier. I'm just plugging in my little Marshall speaker, Bluetooth speaker. This thing is kick-ass. No shit. I was like, why are they sending me this tiny little thing? It sounds huge. And I've been using it every day. And it lasts all freaking day long. Would I put this on my board if I had a board? Probably. It's pretty damn good. That being said, I'm selling mine. If you want it, hit me up. I want this at HenningPauli.com. Leslie will sell it to you. She just packed it up. Not because it's a bad pedal, but I don't have a pedal board. Because why? Because I make videos in these rooms and I go to the next pedal for the next video, so I'm just not the average guitar player. And I do have an SLO 100, so why keep it? It's a beautiful pedal, it is, but I don't have a use for it. Is the polyverbs, are the polyverbs, not polyverbs, the verbs from poly effects, haha, merely an ambient tool or is it functional reverb that could cover the basics too? Yes, it absolutely can. It's of course very good at the big stuff, but you can absolutely just get a smaller room, decent room, and do that. So yes, absolutely. Go for it. It's a great pedal. It's really something that absolutely surprised and amazed me, as did the ample. I'm going to sell my ample because I have loads of amps. I don't need what it can do. And there were initial problems getting it to work because I had the wrong firmware, as had many other YouTubers. But once I got the right firmware, holy crap, that ample can do cleans. Can it do drives? But the clean amps are phenomenal. Do you always have the internet of Floyd Rose coming? Are you not typing right, or is it the glasses? Do you always have the internet of Floyd Rose coming from Harley Benton? I kind of got the cheap ones, and it's a beautiful guitar, but I don't know how to set it up and to internet it. Can you give? I would really love to answer that. Whatever the question is. Can you do it again? Do you always have the intonation of Floyd Rose coming from Harley Benton? Do I always have to intonate a Floyd Rose? Is that what you're trying to say? What do you think about a Music Man Stingray hardtail? Do you think the guitar is worth the money, $3,200? They're great guitars. I love Music Man guitars, absolutely. They're unique in their neck shapes. I think it's a great guitar at $3,200. Fuck no. Nope. I mean, honestly, if you want something along those lines, look at the Fury from Henry's Guitars. It's $900. I've been playing that thing quite a while. Has a similar look, body shape-wise, to like a Luke or something, and it's really good. $3,200 for a Stingray. I'm sorry, no. I think Music Man guitars have gone a little bit crazy with the pricing. Have you tried any amps by Science Amplification, the mother of instance? Science nope, don't know them. Sorry. Rudy again. Which wireless system would you recommend for practicing at home? None, you dumbass. I'll show you what wireless system I recommend at home. This is decent. Evidence Audio. This is a very nice cable from Summer Cable. Look, even has wooden Hi-Con. If you're practicing at home, this is a good solution, because you're not running around on stage, you big rock star. Use a freaking cable. Or anything. The Harley Benton one. If you're practicing at home, who gives a crap, right? The Shure is amazing. Shure, don't ask me, the one that looks like a Steppy Omni Mine. Great stuff. But at home, any cheapo one, they're all the same, probably from the same factory with different branding from China, will do. Get the Harley Benton one. For practicing, it'll be okay. But don't, just get a freaking cable. Would you recommend a UAD Apollo X8 for a Windows user? Oh, that's a very good question. I just replaced my Volt 476, which is a decent interface, with an X4 on the table right there. And I don't know that's $2,000, but the fact that it can do the room calibration, my right speaker had plus 5 dB. You're measuring 36 points with the SonarWorks system, which you have to get a license for. And my mixes in this room, which was never meant as a studio, I'm just using it as an editing suite, and I just love being in this room now. I haven't been in my studio in a month. And the X4, with its built-in calibration, made the mixes from this room some of the best music I've ever produced. I have less plugins, I have less drum sounds, I've got less everything, but I put that thing on the table and everything got better. Really amazing. For a Windows user, I can't speak to that. How good is Thunderbolt on a Windows PC? I have no idea. What I would tell you, and I know you don't want to hear it, Michiel, tell people to stop talking. Thank you, Valeria, that's what it's called. In this room, I bought the new Mac Mini. Can you see this? You also didn't see anything back there on the table that you weren't supposed to see. That comes out in March. Nothing. Whoops. Whoopala. I have a 9,000 euro Mac Studio in the studio, and that 1,600 euro M4 Pro is going to smoke anything. This performs 95% as well as my 9,000 euro Mac. If you're thinking about doing anything in the X8, which is like $2,500 range, make the jump, get the little Mac Mini. Damn, is it a good computer. I'm doing everything in here now with that, even though I've got the mega massive system sitting over there. That's what I would recommend, and I know you don't want to hear that. Kiko, will you do a pedalboard build soon? I know it's not a direct thing, but would be cool if you'd have a board where you add pedals or remove. Would it make sense? I really love your pedalboard builds. Yeah, I know people like those. And I wanted to do a fly rig build for the Dario with one of their smaller expand boards, and I have it in the box over there, but they were supposed to send me their power supplies, and that just hasn't happened. We haven't talked, so I don't know what's going on there, but a fly rig build is in the cards whenever I've got time. The Nobels delay does not have dotted eighth notes. Something else? Of course it has dotted eighth notes. You just have to know how to do it. You're going bum bum, okay, bum bum. So you do bum bum. You just have to feel it. When you're hitting the note, the next note that comes has to be the 4th 16th. So you're going da 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 da. That's your tempo. You don't need a dotted eighth setting. You need to get into the groove of taking any kind of time and making that a dotted eighth in your head. I could show you, but obviously not in this stream. I taught this to my students all the time. You don't need that. Just get any good delay, and the Nobels delay is very good. Are pedals only designed for tube amps, or can they achieve the same result with a solid state? Not the same result. They can't achieve the same result with different tube amps. Pedals sound different in different destinations, or what do you call it, where they go, different go-tos all the time. So it'll sound different, but it'll also sound different in different amps. I'm an old beginner that says I want my $2. First of all, do you want the $2 from me or just anyone? Michiel just gives out $2, so ask him. He gave me some earlier. I'm an old beginner just learning. What do you think is the best solution for playing in my room? Tube amp, multi-effects unit, or pedal, digital amp, computer software? Computer software, even for the young'uns, for us old farts, it's annoying. Because you got to go into your interface, and then you're opening up a DAW or a standalone system, and then you have latency. It's a whole shebang, and you don't want to do it. It's annoying. A tube amp's easy. Plug in, bam, play. But you might be missing all the effects and the Bluetooth ability and whatever. For just practicing at home, even though I don't like the company. Oh no, I said it. Yeah. But the Spark is very, very kick-ass. You could also get something like Headrush Flex Prime, which is very small, very decent. It's got Bluetooth and all that. It's got phones. And that actually, they have a little, it's over there, this big FIFR speaker for $160. You can plug your guitar straight into it, but you can also pump Bluetooth into it, and it runs on batteries. That's a pretty nice practice system. In the end, having a modeler for certain things, good idea. This is a modeler. Having a practice amp, which you can make this into with a little FIFR speaker, good idea for certain things. And having a tube amp for other things, actual work and recording, gigging, whatever, is also a good idea. But for a beginner, this can be overwhelming though. Maybe a Katana. Katana 50, relatively inexpensive. It's an actual amp in the room sounds, got everything you need. Maybe Katana. Katana is always a good answer. And I'm not big into Boss, and they're not my biggest friends, but they make a very hard to beat product there. Really interested in jet guitars. Do you think the pink UPS need swapped? The pickups. The pink UPS, the pickups need to be swapped out. No, I don't think so. I rarely think pickups need to be swapped out. And Jet uses good enough pickups. If you want to spend a little bit more money, look at Henry's guitars from Prague. I've been playing them for weeks now, and they're fucking stunning. Yeah, 650 to 800, but what you're getting is the equivalent of like a US Fender for like 1,500 to 2,000. But it's above Jet pricing. What's the opinion of Mesa Boogie amps where you are? Better or worse than Engel? Did amnesia? Did amnesia? They have nothing to do with Engel. Literally nothing. If you like the Engel sound, you have to buy an Engel. If you like the Mesa Boogie sound, you have to buy a Mesa Boogie. It's that simple. Because Mesa has their own sound, very thick, low endy, unless you're looking at the 2C Plus, which is, try to dial that in without guidance. I've tried, I failed. So Mesa here is extremely expensive because of import. Engel is a bit more expensive in the US than here because of import. So it's the same problem either way. If you're going for metal, not hard rock, just metal with a lot of gain and density in the sound, Engel is the way to go, I think. Mesa makes some good amps. I've rarely plugged into a Mesa and liked it. It always takes time to learn it and dial it in and find the good sounds. Never had that problem with an Engel. And Mesa is owned by Gibson, so fuck them. It's that simple. Mesa is now trying to do the same thing that Gibson is doing. Gibson is kicked out Randall Smith, because what they want to do is not innovate and make new amps. They want to now rebrand all the old amps, all the classics. They started with the 2C Plus, there's going to be a rectifier, all that stuff. Just reissues of old shit, because that sells. Just like they're doing with the guitars. Yeah, I'm not buying into that. Henning, have you noticed any difference between an XL and NYXL strings? XL are the white ones, right? I love NYXL. They've got output, they've got brightness, and the XLs are the coded ones. Personally, I've used them quite a bit, have not noticed any difference. But I know that the NYXL were the only strings that I ever put on guitars where I went like, yeah, that's cool. How is the latency between the UJazz Mac and the Mini? Is it the same, or are we talking latency as in audio latency? That depends on your audio interface and your buffer settings. I don't think there's... I mean, the M4 Pro, at what you're paying for it, it's ridiculous. It can do any job I throw at it in terms of video editing, and there's a tiny bit of difference in export speed, but that's all there is, which means it's very close to my computer, to my big one. And that means anything audio, it doesn't care. Whew, I'm getting close to the end of the questions, and I'm missing everything in the chat. Do you know if the... no, there's more, damn it. Can I ask what microphone do you use for your podcasts? I never see one in frame, or are you using a lav mic? Are you seeing a lav mic? Are you seeing a... Look, titties. Ooh, it's warm here. I'm gonna open this again. We need to pick a shirt for the Marshall videos. I want you to help me, because we film these tomorrow. What mic am I using? I'm using this mic. You can't see it, because it's connected to the camera. This is, by the way, is this a podcast? No, it's a Q&A YouTube live video. I don't know what's a podcast anymore. Everyone's got a podcast. I had one, didn't like it. Let's not do podcasts. Not my thing. It is a Shops Cemit Mini. And no, you don't want to look that up. Trust me. Does it sound good? Is that why you're asking? I don't like lav mics. They sound dull to me. And I definitely don't like the... I don't even know why it's here. I don't like this look. Hello. You know, because that puts a barrier between us. This is... I mean, I could do this and then you think that's what I'm talking into. But this puts a... It's like a fourth wall kind of a thing. It's like all of a sudden you know I'm talking into a mic and not directly to you, and my sound is going through the mic, and that kind of puts a wall between me and the audience. I really don't like that. So I go for shotgun mics whenever I can. I use a lot of Sennheiser MKH416. Ow! Come on! Those are very good. There's about $1,000. You can use the 600, MKH 600. It's actually pretty damn good. I have a whole video on shotgun mics, which you should probably watch. Or at least turn it on and then let it run. That's also a good idea. Okay, we have more questions here. Do you know if there will be more Ibanez Iceman soon? I really want a black Iceman made in Indonesia or Japan. In 6 days, the new Ibanez news are going to hit, but I'm going to spoiler that and say no Iceman there as far as I know. Can you put a video out on how to set up a Floyd Rose? Here, James. James learned language. No, I cannot put out a video on how to set up a Floyd Rose because I don't know. I do avoid Floyd Rose guitars a little bit like the plague. And I've tried, but I'm not good at guitar setups. I should learn things. We'll put out a video where I'll put this Engel hardtailer into my Vola Green Mini, and what this is in the back, and you can simply pull this out. How do I? No, this is wrong. I think this is wrong. I need to figure out how to do this. It'll block the trem from going up, right? And then you pull this back, and then the trem's free again. So it gives you some control over your trem for drop tunings and stuff like this. It's a cool system. I'll show you how to install that. But how to set up a Floyd, there are other channels that do a better job than that. I'm not very potent. I mean, omnipotent. I'm not omniscient. Whatever. People that know everything. I'm not. I know a lot more things that I don't know than the things that I do know. If you know what I mean. And that's funny. I'm doing a Q&A. It's like I don't know about things. Favorite clone? Do you like Homeless, Lorena, or AKC4? I don't know either. I use the Archer, the standard Archer by J Rocket. Does the job, is small, and best of all, I have one. I have others too. I have the Tumnus Mini, good one. There's also a Tumnus Plus Extreme, whatever, with more gain. The Tumnus is a good one. The Archer is a good one. It'll do the job for me. I'm not chasing other clones because in the end they all kind of do the same thing. Favorite clone. For what? For where? Where are you going to hear the difference? In very clean A/B tests. Just make music. Come on, buy any of them. Buy the Behringer. Want to make Oli happy. with amp sims getting more popular, will real amps just become a reference for capture if less are bought? Yes, absolutely, and it's sad. If you and you know what, with the capture stuff and the, I mean, I have an XFX3 in the rack right there. It's brilliant, but I put an amp right there. I put it on a power station to load it down. I take the line signal into the XFX for cab and effects, and the sound is amazing. I disconnect it all and I try to get that sound from the XFX itself. It just doesn't get there. It's very good, it's convenient, it's you can take it on stages. It makes a lot of sense, and most people will not care. For actual recording and having real fun with music, I think it's still relevant. Can I ask, when recording guitars, would you rather a condenser mic or an SM57? Both. Would you rather a dynamic or a condenser mic for recording electric guitar, and why? Well, if I can only pick one mic, then it's going to be a Sennheiser 609 or 906 or an SM57. It's kind of the same idea. Or a Lewitt MTP 440, also dynamic mic with a little bit more low end. But I would pair that with the condenser a little bit on the outside, so I have ways to mix. I've got a whole video on getting guitar tone and how to mic and stuff like this. Secrets to, I don't know, can someone, Michiel, do you know what video that is? 10 tips, how not to suck at guitar recording, something like this. Moin, Miggy. Nimm mir so moin. Judas dir auch. Michiel, you missed the question. Is it true that the pickups on the Ibanez Iceman tend to feedback pretty hard on high gain tones? What new Ibanez Iceman? Do you mean the older one? The blue one that I had? The killer guitar, and I had no issue with feedback. Okay, you that guy, girl, asked, what is your opinion about Music Man's HT pickups? I mean, humbuckers and single coils. I have no idea. I would have had to play them, I guess. Have I played those? I don't know. And I'm going to get very angry about these questions. Landon's probably just texting me the whole time and I'm not answering him. Hey, Landon. Wait, Michiel, I'm going to see if I can... 9 essential tips for guitar recording, Michiel. Wait, here we go. Aha, we're gonna do, wait, if I click on this, I can actually put it in the chat. There you go. Wait, where were we? Someone asked, the pickups. How, I'm sorry, I'm gonna address you with that question, but of course it's not your fault. But how the fuck am I supposed to know what the pickups sound like? How do you imagine that I give you the answer to, do I like those pickups? That's literally impossible. Because they're installed in a guitar. And I play that guitar and I could tell you, yes, I like that guitar. Do I like the pickups? How in the world would I know that? The guitar's made up of wood and paint and a bridge, a certain kind of strings and frets and tuners. It's a system. How do the pickups sound? I have absolutely no idea, and neither does anyone else. It's always in a system. You can say, I liked the pickups in that system. Yes. Can I recommend them for a different guitar? Heck no. They might turn out to sound different. You can say they have more or less output. You can't possibly say, okay, Fishmans have a certain quality, certain string separation, yes. But this is absolutely not possible to say, I like those pickups. Anyone says, oh, I love those pickups. Really? Have you ever heard them in your hand? No, you're hearing them in guitars. I reviewed a guitar that had interchangeable pickups. P90 double lipstick humbucker. So drastically different designs, not just different windings and shit. And you know what? It always sounded like that guitar. It always had the same open sound. It was built by PJD. It had a PJD-ish kind of sound about it. It changed this much with drastically different pickups. Pickups do not make a guitar. They add their percentage to the overall sound. So if someone says, oh, these are amazing pickups, put them in your guitar, it's going to change your world. It is not going to change your world. And yes, Kurga Bing, you need proper tone wood to enjoy the pickups. Because you know what? Guess what? The wood is, to a certain degree, part of the system. Obviously it is. Everything is part of the system. And if you have a great luthier, they know, yeah, tone color. Yes, Valeria, tone color, exactly. It all plays together, including the color. And a good luthier knows what to put in their guitars, and I will trust their pickup choice more than mine. No tone smell is not a thing, Landon. Go away. Go order some poutine, watch some hockey. Landon and I were going to share a bunk bed. Landon, are you going to be top or am I going to be top? Am I going to be bottom? How's it going to work? Are we going to rush a bow for it? I mean, rock, paper, scissors? I did not know John Cruz joined Iconic Guitars as a builder. Who is Iconic Guitars is the big question, and why would they engage with him after what he did and then ruined his own company? Are brands still listening to customers? I feel they only care about influencers. I mean, the customers? They should, but is an influencer not a voice of the customers? Because I try to not convey my opinion to them as much as the opinions that I get in the chats, in the comments. If I see in the comments, blah, 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 this and this and this is what we want, or we don't like this, then I'll tell companies what I read there. I'm not just saying I think this is idiotic. I'm saying I see those trends. So the influencers are not just individuals with opinions. We also hopefully convey the voice of the people to the companies. And probably, and the companies can read under the videos, as they should. So the market research that we provide in the comment section is amazing, and they should really listen to that. So I think they do listen to that and read those comments. Yeah, it definitely depends on the influencer. What else do we have? My first guitar was a 200 mark, so probably $100 now, nylon string acoustic. That was it. It's in a video where I talk about whatever guitar you play is fine. One of the rants. What else do we have? Mit welcher Gitarre bekommt man die meisten Frauen ab? What guitar gets you the most ladies? Valeria, you want to chime in here? Valeria, let me ask you this straight out, okay? We never talked about this, but I mean, now the question's there. What guitar would I have to play? What do you mean, nope? No, we're gonna go there now. What guitar would I have to play for you to, say yes to all of this? Huh? Okay, I mean, what guitar would convince you, if I was holding it, that I'd be a catch? Naked. So, come on. That's not how it works? What do you mean? No. We actually, of course that's how it works. Obviously that's how it works. Do I think Mark Agnesi reads comment sections? Fuck no. Now that's, I don't think Gibson reads comment sections. So Valeria, what guitar do I have to play for you to, No? Apparently that's not how it works. Yeah, it didn't work like that with Leslie. I don't think playing guitar has worked ever for me on a relationship or sexual level. A bass will do. That's Wangcaster. Yep, that's Wankcaster? The Wangcaster? What? So Valeria says, there's no guitar in the world that's gonna make me, and yes, I'm a woman, but bitches be crazy nowadays, to make me want to go into a dude's pants, if that's what you're asking. So nope. Yeah, so, I mean, look, that Machine Gun Kelly guy has a razor blade guitar, and he was with that hot chick, so maybe a razor blade guitar? I don't know. Kiko, stop it. Don't encourage him. What is wrong with you? I thought you were on my side. Yep, Kurgabing, you need to play bass. Probably. What time is it? Oh God, I'm gonna get rid of you guys in 9 minutes. That's amazing. Pointy guitars get the guys to click more. Ladies could give a hoot. Yeah, Leslie really doesn't care about guitars. As you can clearly see in her Leslie's Guitar of the Day, where she still has no clue what she's looking at, and it's getting funnier by the day. She's like, what am I going to say? I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm like, that's the point. And then people watch these beautiful reels, and they try to school her, and like, the narrator doesn't seem to know what they're talking about. Yeah, that's the joke! Do I have good cloud face? Good evening. Hey, Henning, you got a good Hiwatt alternative for a greenback speaker? No, I'm not super familiar with Hiwatt and their sound. They are now coming back. There's new people behind the company, so I might get to play and enjoy a Hiwatt. But at the moment, I wouldn't be able to tell you who makes a Hiwatt/Hiwatt alternative. I mean, as far as I understand, the Sound City amps that Stephen Fryette builds, they are the best Hiwatts on the market. Because Sound City, was it Sound City? Yeah, I think so. That was Hiwatt before it turned into Hiwatt. And then they were bought back in the day and things changed. But the original Hiwatt designs were actually Sound City amps, which of course you can't get anymore or not cheap. So Stephen Fryette bought it. He bought the company name, and he's building them to the old specs. So Sound City is what I would look into. Don't know how much they are, though. Poo Ninja's right. A golden guitar might get you chicks. I mean, that Trump guitar might get you chicks. I mean, not the ones you want, but cray-cray ones. I mean, if that's what you want. Red Stuff amplification is here. And you know the shit. So listen to him. Roost. Never heard of that. But Roost is the answer, apparently. Mr. Red Stuff knows the shit. Makes cool stuff. Red Stuff, apparently. Hey, Valeria, you want to know how much I can lift? I can tell you. What are you? What's the measurement? How do you tell someone I can lift? What's the coffees or guitars? Like how much watt lift? How much watt? I don't know. You'll be back for my rant. I don't even know what to rant about. I had a really, really, really good topic, and then I forgot. So what am I ranting about tomorrow? Not that I have time to do it, but I have to. Can I ask what is the most you would spend on a guitar personally for yourself? Can I ask what guitar brand do you catch yourself playing the most on your free time? Hey, Chris is here. 5 Titans? 5 Titans? Half a Titan, I think, is good enough. Okay, that's a very, very good question, Scarface. How much would I spend on a guitar personally? I always said it doesn't get better after, $1,500, which of course is total bullshit. What do you mean you live more than me, Valeria? Yeah, okay. It's probably true. To a rant on Elon Musk. Oh, God, no. Now knowing how good some of the guitars are that I have and what they would give me if I regularly made music, produced music, had musicians in the studio, I would spend $6,000 or $7,000 on a guitar. I would. The Panucci I have is absolutely mind-blowing. The Sully that I have, the 71 Trella is absolutely amazing at $5,500. My Shabbats are really, really good, and they do give you this little bit of percentage more than others. And I realized that when I got my PRS Modern Eagle 2, what that guitar could do on the albums I recorded with it, I couldn't have done with another guitar. And that's about $6,000. So I would spend that much money if I had to spend that much money as a professional tool for the job of being a studio musician / producer. So what is the one that I gravitate to most? I'm gonna say probably the Sully. And now actually, yeah, you guys actually have to, how am I gonna do this? Wait. We have to talk about this for a second. Give me a sec. Gonna go overtime here, but you have to know this. You have to know this. So this is the import version of the 71 Trella. My Trella, the pink one, clocks in at $5,500. It's a great guitar, but who the crap spends that much money? So he has them built with very, very clear specs in Korea. And, I mean, lumen lace. The same hipshot locking tuners. Satin neck. Pickups wound to his specs to sound like the big ones. There's no difference. Even though I know that this guitar is $1,499 and not $5,500, I play this more now actually than the $5,500 one. They are to me almost equal, which is ridiculous because it's one of the best guitars I've ever played. This is fantastic and comes in a case at $1,500. So I'm going to be, and this is from the, I think, 2024, 2023 run. He still has a few of these. Honestly, anyone not buying this, dumbass. It's, and look at Derek from Ref. He has one. He had one in the studio. They were doing a giveaway for Christmas. They gave one away of these, and he said this is one of the best, or if not the best, import guitar he's ever played. Now, Sully has a sale. Not sale. Sully has a. Let's do this here. So here with Sully guitars, and there's a Conspiracy series, right? This is the Summer 23 run. I think there might still be some left. But the run that's coming in April next year, so he's collecting orders now, ships April 25. It's a Carina Trella in aquamarine, matching headstock, very likely as good. Oh, it's got a spoke wheel adjust now. Nice, it's even better. This one doesn't have that. At $14.99. Honestly, anyone not ordering this, yeah, okay, you might not like the look. You know what? This is one of the best guitars anyone's ever played. I'm telling you this. And he told me, I got like one pre-order. The guitar players are idiots. This is by far the best recommendation I can give anyone. Order this freaking Carina Trella in aquamarine. Or, I mean, this looks really, really cool too. This looks freaking mega awesome. Okay, but this Trella right here, I told him I want one. That's, I mean, if I have to pay for it, I don't give a shit. And I have to. This is redonkulous, right? So, that's what I would tell you. Frickin' get a Conspiracy series Trella. Have I made myself clear? Order one of those aquamarine Carinas. Everyone that came through the studio, Bernd Kills, what's his face, Thomas Blug, everyone who, they were like, what the crap? This is an insane guitar. And anyone that gets hung up on, oh, I don't like the look, oh, come on. Fast neck, thinner Les Paul. It's an improvement on a Les Paul. Fender scale, so it's super snappy. Wow. That's what I have to say. What did I miss? Yeah, I have the Conspiracy B stock, which clocked in at like 1,050. If I had time to do OnlyFans, which guitar would I take with me for my solos? Don't know what that means. That one. Done. I have not heard of Maloon guitars. Michiel, I'm telling you not to buy gear. It's very different because you have a lot of guitars and basses, and they're hanging on the walls. And if you want to take one off the walls and go ring and have a beautiful musical experience, you already have those. But again, you like it. Yeah, then buy Harley Benton. Or buy that freaking bass, whatever, you're an adult. But don't buy that bass, because it's ugly. Wird es eine Ibanez AZ mit Edge Tremolo geben? Not this year, can tell you that. Did I try the new Behringer pedals? No, Behringer doesn't really commission videos, and I'm not gonna do a free video for Oli Behringer. It's that simple. And any other questions other than Michiel, you will not. If I play that bass, I will look prettier. No, it's a Ricky. Look, you can buy that bass if you join a Rush cover band. It's that simple. Is the Edge the best tremolo? It depends on what you're looking for. For me, it would be low pro Edge. I don't like the height in the back. I like the Ibanez Low Pro Edge. I think for me was always the best Floyd-style trem. Why are you asking me when the Harley Benton ST Moderns will be in stock again? I'm not Toman. I have literally no idea. I talk to the Harley Benton guy like 3 times a year. Why would I know that? What do I think about the band Scorpions? Old farts, good music, can play. If you want to hear the best rock band with orchestra album ever, listen to the Scorpions one. The Metallica one, that was just Metallica and then the orchestra was put on top, but it wasn't arrangements around the parts. It was bad. And there are many of these types of rock or metal band with orchestra. Nothing was as tight and well arranged and re-envisioned the songs as the Scorpions with the Berlin Philharmonic. The first track, Rock You Like a Hurricane, was a re-envisioning of the song if orchestras had, been there from the very beginning. It was amazing. That is the most kick-ass rock band with orchestra you can imagine. Would I know why you have to run Germanium pedals or overdrive the treble boosters before buffers? Probably because they don't like the different impedance that a buffer will give them. But you know what? How about you listen to it, and if it doesn't sound good, put it before the buffer. It's that simple. If it sounds good to you, it sounds good. If it sucks, put it somewhere else. Or sell it. It's music. There are no rules. What do you think sound-wise and feel-wise between real tube preamp pedal and digital captures of it? A real tube preamp pedal and digital capture, not a tube amp, a tube preamp pedal. And then a digital capture of that. I don't know. If I can't play the real thing, I'll try to play the real thing, because the real thing is the real thing and sounds like the real thing. I think a capture can get very close. There are absolute reasons to play a Tonex. It's money, it's convenience, it's size, it's weight, it's recallability. But it'll always be a snapshot and a copy. And copies are copies. They're not the original. Why do these old bands still perform? Because they like the music. They can't do anything else. The Stones just don't know anything else. They don't need money. But what do they do with their time? Sit and die? They need the audience. I should round off? What's with you people? You should round off. What's with language today? Thank you, Pikaki. Yeah, they just need to be on stage. That's it. Yeah, it is an addiction. My friend Marco played for a very big Rammstein tribute band, and he said that was his drug, and when he didn't do it, he was missing something. So once in a while, he's going out with them again when they need a sub. Okay, let's do 1 or 2 more, and then I think Poopy needs to go and poop. Michiel tried to tell me that in a weird way. Language is weird. That's true. It's good strip. It's crazy. The good stuff, but its prices for the Caveman audio stuff are. They wanted to work with a bunch of influencers, and how am I going to talk about a acoustic guitar pedal where you plug in a piezo and what comes out is still a piezo sound, and the thing has one knob and it's $1,000. I'm like, I can't. I said I can't review this. I said you can't pay me to review this because it's just stupid. He doesn't understand that the average guy doesn't have the money Bon Jovi or the Scorpions has. Quickly, any predictions for IK multimedia stuff in 2025 for the Tonex? I have the new Tonex related product next door. Comes out at Namm. Not what you think, but pretty good. Die Grammatik ist scheiße. Headbeds, yeah, the electric guitars need more power when you're rocking out with your cocking out, obviously. What's going on with the chat? What, are you people crazy? Pooh needs to set the tides while he's on the moon. What shirt am I wearing in the Marshall video? Thank you. We'll cover that and then we're done. I was thinking this. Oh no. Well, this or this. I was thinking this because it's golden and to honor Marshall and their history. And I was thinking we're gonna stick with the gold. But is that silly enough, or is it just stupid? So this, because it's gold, but this is also gold, and this could work. They just arrived today. I'm very excited. I'm way more excited about these than any kind of gear. Or this, the Japibara. I just made that up. Come on, that's funny. Nathan says that one. The dragon or the capybara. So we got the dragon or the capybara. I mean, we got 3 amps. I could switch in between, but they're all gold, so that makes sense. I mean, that's just cute. But it's also no. That's not really Marshall themed. But it's a good shirt. Japibara, okay. What is this? Is this the big eye? This is also kind of cool, but not Marshall, huh? I don't even know which ones I got. I mean, that's actually not stupid. It's actually rather kind of cool. I mean, should I wear the bad tattoo one? It's my life. These are so fucking funny. Oh, these are so bad. What does it say? Only judge can God me. And then there's more on the back. And maybe I wear this one too, because it's, you know, it's rock and roll. Okay, Michiel needs to go poopies. Yeah, Max gets it. Fashion. Exactly. A 3-piece suit? I mean, I have a 2-piece suit. Piece number 1. Piece number 2. Piece number 3. Huh? I have the whole outfit. And even a strap to match. I would call that a 3-piece suit. This was really difficult to get. They actually had to make the pants custom because they don't make this pattern in pants. That's why I had to wait 4 months or whatever. So, okay. Socks? Oh, come on! Yeah, so in the review for this guitar, I shall be sporting the whole outfit. It's an interesting guitar. Thinnest neck on the frickin' planet. Only underwear? I don't think anyone wants to see that. Valeria probably saw me only in my underwear at one time, and now she needs glasses because it really hurt her eyes. And ew, Valeria. Okay, that's it. I gotta go. There's probably dinner on the table somewhere, and if not, then I'll make some and spend time with a lady, because tomorrow I have to film a rant, edit it, upload it, so you guys can hear about something. Give me a topic, and then film 6 Marshall videos, because I'm filming them in German as well for Bernd Kilter's channel. What kind of coffee I drink? Bio coffee, so it's, you know, it's nice to the farmers and all that stuff in the environment. But then whatever is cheapest, whatever cheapest bio coffee I can find. Rant and mix the song. Yeah, I'll do it. Shut up, woman. How much better Fuchs is than Gibson? Very much better. Very, very much better. Okay, thank you everyone for coming and hanging. We'll do this again next Saturday. I will not do this while I'm at Namm, because screw you guys, I'm going home. Ja, Videos auf Deutsch. In Hessisch mache ich das für die Band, für die Marshall-Sachen. So, and see you in 167 hours? Where? Did you just calculate that? Are you going to Namm, Howard? You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. And animals at the end? I don't have... No. I love you guys. Thank you. Till next Saturday or tomorrow, the rant. And this time I actually hit off here, which I didn't do last time, and then the video went to a different stream. Have a good one.